Some things are impossible to miss, like an elephant in the room, or a bull in a china shop, or this season's amazing offers, brought to you by PayPal. Discover offers from hundreds of brands like Viator, Allbirds, and Tory Burch right in the PayPal app. Save an offer before you check out with PayPal and earn unlimited rewards. Download the PayPal app to get started. Terms and exclusions apply. See paypal.com/rewards terms.
You said this place was steps from the water.
We just haven't found the steps yet.
How much did we save?
Enough.
Enough to get lost?
Or you could book a stay with Hilton.
Welcome to your oceanfront room, just steps from the water.
The Hilton sale is on now. Book on Hilton.com or the Hilton app and save up to 20% to get the stay you expected. When you want savings, not surprises, it matters where you stay. Hilton, for the stay.
Hello, welcome to Unequal Sequel
Extra.
Here at Unequal Sequel, we make promises. We live by those promises. We die by those promises. We
consistently break those promises.
We understand trust is a big thing for an audience and us, the radio DJs, the hosts, the podcast. And we say things, and quite often those things don't happen.
Yeah.
That's happened again, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I've got a child, and it limits my abilities to go to the cinema.
I like how you just said, I've got a child. But, and this is a big but.
Yes.
Like, the heavens have opened, the grounds have moved. We have finally been delivered Greenland 2 Migration. It's been a long time coming. Me and Rich have waited since January for this bad boy to pop up somewhere. Not the cinema, not in good old Blighty, not in the good UK. It did in America. It got released. They had a lovely release in January. The old Gerard Butler January would have been great here. It would have probably done better. Would have been lovely, honest.
Yeah.
And then at one point we thought it was out. And we said, we're going to do Greenland 2, and it wasn't. And Rich watched Greenland 1. Thank Christ for that, to be honest. So he should be fairly up to date of what's going on in these movies.
Yes.
So here we go. We're going to do a spoilerific, because we haven't done a review of Greenland 2 Migration. What is the actual official name of this movie?
I believe it's Greenland 2 : Migration. Yeah.
Okay, do you want to do a synopsis and let them know why we're in Greenland and what's happening and how we got here?
Okay. I'm presuming everyone's seen Greenland. Come on, it was massive.
Bollocks. Absolute bollocks.
Essentially, so a very quick recap of the first movie. A big asteroid is about to hit the Earth and wipe out the majority of the population. So Gerard Butler and his family have been chosen to go and live in a bunker in Greenland for some reason. I think he's a builder. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of the useful people that gets saved. Not sure why. I'm not sure he's sure why, to be honest, for most of it. But yeah, there's lots of things happen on the way, but they do eventually get to the bunker in Greenland. And that's where that movie ends. And
it ends quite hopeful, if I remember rightly.
Yeah. Kind of hopeful. They're all safe in the bunker. You know, they're just waiting for the the meteors to die down, and then they can go back out and repopulate the Earth.
Yeah. I don't know if there was meant to be a sequel, but I'll just tell you the quick facts of this.
It felt like it. I'd say it felt like it was ending on a hope for a sequel to me.
It was made for $35 million. It grossed 52.3 million worldwide, which again think is just America.
Which is that's not bad because it came out at the end of 2020,
and
when most of the cinemas were shut.
And the UK, I think it came straight to Amazon Video or whatever.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime Video, if we're trying to show the respect it wants. Doesn't deserve it. But it was released then. And Chris Hewitt, who's been on this podcast from Empire, gave it 4 stars.
Do you know what? It's all right.
I enjoyed it.
It's fine. It's stressful. It's a very stressful watch.
It's an unsilly Gerard Butler film, but if you know what, because it's quite, for an end of world disaster movie, it's quite got both feet on the ground.
Yeah, it's reasonably grounded.
Yes.
Because it's not really about the disaster, it's about the road trip.
Yeah, it's not.
Essentially.
It's less Armageddon and more Deep Impact.
Yeah, yes.
Is that good?
Know.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen Deep Impact.
Have you not?
No, I don't.
You haven't seen the Elijah Wood?
Sounds like a porno.
It's not. It's got Elijah Wood in one of his roles. It's got Robert Duvall in it. It came out literally the same time as Armageddon, and it's one of those moments when there are 2 films.
And it's
came
another
out.
big meteorite movie. Isn't it?
It was like Volcano and Dante's Peak and stuff like that.
So it's like this and Geostorm.
No, because when did Geostorm come out?
I don't know, but
they didn't come out at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Dante's Peak and Volcano were literally released.
Right, I see what you're
apart.
saying. I thought you meant like basically the same movie. I've not seen Geostorm. I'm just presuming this is it's the same.
There is so much. How dare you say spiteful things about Geostorm? Let's go Geostorming. Again, a Gerard Butler movie.
That's what I thought of it. Yeah,
that's what they're the stupid ones I'm talking about. And we've also got like Kandahar, and then we've also got the Has Fallen movies, which we've recently touched on. We've recently touched on. Feels like we've talked about Gerard Butler a lot.
Done a lot of Gerard Butler, yeah.
Anyway, how do we get to Greenland 2 Migration?
Well, we were supposed to be doing Devil Wears Prada 2, weren't we?
And we will do Devil Wears Prada.
And we will do Devil Wears Prada 2. But Devil Wears Prada 2 came out on Friday. Just gone?
Yeah, it didn't have a Thursday release or something, didn't it?
No, it didn't have a Thursday release. And I have my son Friday to Monday. Friday to Wednesday, actually. So Wednesday morning, I drop him at school and his mum picks him up.
And he doesn't want to see it.
Well, no, it's not easy. He doesn't want to see it. It was also his birthday on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that would
Monday was a bank holiday, so he wasn't at school. So it might have been I could have taken half a day off work, gone and seen it while he was at school, but I couldn't. And then today, which is Wednesday, I was my...
When was the plumber?
I couldn't do it yesterday which was Tuesday, because I had work and, got to earn a living. And then today I've had a plumber round all day. So I was thinking I could go to like an 11 o'clock showing maybe today, but I couldn't because I've had a plumber here. So yeah. Sorry.
What I love about this question is, like, when I said, how did we get to Greenland 2? I meant from Greenland 1 to Greenland 2.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what happened
I thought you meant, how do we get to reviewing it?
No, but It was a lovely story. No, I meant what happened in the 5 years between.
Oh, 6 years. Okay. The 5 or 6 years in between, they lived in a bunker? Not much happened.
Okay, so where does Greenland 2 pick up? They lived in a bunker.
Greenland 2 picks up of them living in a bunker. Gerard Butler has become sort of like the main character of the bunker, him and his wife. He is somehow the person responsible for fixing all the stuff in the bunker and also going out and doing missions. So he actually goes out into the world and goes and scavenges stuff. Not sure why, it's all his job. And in doing so, we find that this isn't a spoiler, by the way. We find this out very early. Has basically exposed himself to too much radiation, has got an incurable disease. They don't say what, we're presuming cancer.
Yeah, radiation poisoning, probably.
Yeah, radiation sickness. But yeah, it's incurable. He's going to die. So this movie starts off well cheerful.
The whole movie is very cheerful.
The last one ends like quite hopeful. And it turns out those hopes are dashed.
Quite quickly.
Basically most of the world is destroyed and uninhabitable. The meteorites completely destroyed, or meteorites, there are multiple ones because bits of it pretty much completely destroyed the Earth. There's all sorts of tidal waves and earthquakes and shit. And then there's a massive earthquake and the bunker they live in starts to crack and crumble and fall down. So they all have to leave the bunker. Somehow decide the best place to go is England?
Well, first off,
From Greenland?
they find out, they think where the crater, which is called Clark, hit in the first film, is now this like perfect place
there's
to
some
live.
sort of magic crater. How they know about that, I don't know.
Oh, I got that. I know what I know.
Oh, okay.
Science. That's literally, it's like it's like somehow Palpatine returned.
Right.
That's literally how they explain it. They're like,
Right.
for some reason, that part of the world is okay. Science, baby.
So inside this massive crater, it's like a magical utopia.
Perfect ecosystem again.
Apparently. But to get to that,
You have to cross Europe.
they have to get to England because this crater's in France.
Southern France, yes.
Southern France.
Yeah.
Not even northern France. That's fucking far from Greenland.
I know.
So yeah, they somehow managed to get their boat to England, which is weird because they run out of petrol halfway and have to like rely on the current to take them from Greenland to Liverpool. And then I'm giving too much away now with spoilers, but yeah, basically they have to get to France and there's war zones and all sorts of shit going on.
Yes, and marauders.
Yeah. Well, all the things you'd expect,
Yes.
basically, from a post-apocalyptic movie.
More people than I thought were still around at this point, for me.
Yeah, to be fair. See, like 75% of the population of the planet is dead, apparently. But then I suppose Australia is completely gone.
So's Iceland. They got rid of Iceland.
Yeah, so's Iceland. That's completely gone. The sea levels have risen.
And lowered.
Yeah, and well, I don't fucking know what's going on, honestly. It's all a bit like... Yeah.
Oh, okay. First big question is, did you enjoy it, Rich?
No.
Okay.
I did enjoy the first one. I found this one really quite boring.
A lot happens in it, though.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't care about any of it.
They really rushed the last 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Because at one point...
it pelts along.
They're still... 20 minutes to go, they're still in northern France.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're going to have to go some to get...
Yeah.
And they do, to be fair.
They do, yeah. Yeah, there's a bit where they make this whole thing, they've got to cross a war zone to get to the crater. And they do that in about 3 minutes.
Probably the best sequence.
Not 3 minutes of movie, 3 minutes of real time.
Yeah. I was quite disappointed with this, to be honest, because I really like Greenland. I think it's a good... And they're my kind of movies.
I found it very, very stressful, the first one. As a parent, trying to go on holiday with a child is stressful enough. Trying to get a child to a bunker in post-apocalyptic doom.
This is
nightmare.
This is my old questions. We've talked zombie apocalypse quite a lot.
Yes,
we know you have a plan for that.
I do have a plan,
which is get to the Isle of Wight, basically.
Yeah, essentially.
What is your plan for meteors?
Curl up in a ball and cry.
Right, good.
I think it's...
I did wonder.
Hope it misses us.
Does it miss you? I'm very confused because there's meant to be so much radiation poisoning and still loads of people are just out and about.
Also, there's a lot of retconning from the first one. Because
Really?
the first one says the UK is going to be completely wiped out.
Well,
which it hasn't.
It hasn't. And the trip from Liverpool to London looks lovely.
I mean, it takes like 4 minutes.
In a camper van.
Yeah.
Right. So this film does bring back pretty much the two big cast members, I would say, is Gerard Butler and Morena
Baccarin.
Yeah, the lady. And then the boy.
Baccarin.
The boy is played by someone different, I imagine, which is
Roman Griffin Davis.
Do you recognise him from anywhere?
I did recognise him, and I think it's from Jojo Rabbit.
It is the kid from Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, I thought that.
Well spotted. There might be some other faces in there you notice, but they come and go so quickly.
Because Jojo Rabbit's on an advert at the moment, and it popped up, and I was like, "Oh, that's the kid."
There you go. That does help. Is it directed by the same person? It is directed by Rick Roman Ware.
Okay.
And it is also written by one of the same people as the first film. So that's good. The first film, like I said, had a budget of 35 million. Do you know how much this had budget-wise?
I I would imagine probably a bit more than 35 million, to be honest. It feels a lot bigger than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say, 60 million?
North of 60 million. We are looking at
Really?
a 90 million pound, not pound, dollar movie.
Whoa! That's quite a lot of money.
Quite a lot for
It ain't going to make that.
essentially a straight to VOD film for mostly around the world, maybe apart from America, from where it came out in January. But yeah, it's, I've been looking forward to it quite a while. I was happy when they announced it was going to be a sequel. I wondered what that sequel was going to look like because they got to Greenland. And I was quite happy when that family survived. And when they are put in peril pretty much straight away in this movie.
Yeah.
And it's quite dumb.
It's very dumb. It's annoyingly dumb, if I'm honest. Like, the first one gets away with it because I actually found myself caring about the characters in the first one. I couldn't give a shit in this one.
Also, everything seems, I know they're on the run, all seems a bit easy to get from point A to point E to point C to the end.
Yeah.
They lose lots of nameless people along the way.
Yeah. Everyone around them dies, basically, so it's just the three of them.
Which you don't care about. I thought that the other doctor might survive for a while. There is a French guy that turns up at some point once they've crossed the English Channel, which we'll get to at some point, I think, in the spoiler spotting section of this podcast. But overall, is it worth people's time?
No.
No,
it's not. We watch this shit, so you don't have to.
Yeah, I would say if you haven't watched Greenland, maybe watch Greenland, because I'm not sure if everyone has.
That there's a sequel. You don't need it.
Yes, but I've decided this morning we should try and be more positive somehow.
Okay.
What you got? Is it the music?
France looks nice.
France looks horrible. I felt like the music was trying to make you feel certain ways. That's not positive.
No.
Gerard Butler's accent is just as all over the place as ever. Completely. But I think he's meant to be British.
I think he's supposed to be Scottish, but but I also think is Morena Baccarin supposed to be English as well? Because she's definitely not.
No, because they're definitely in America in the first one.
Yeah, but the people they go and see in London are her family, right?
See, I don't know who that woman was.
Oh, I thought it was her mum or her auntie or something.
It felt like they were somehow close at some point, but there was no backstory there.
No.
To really gauge who that was.
I thought they were supposed to be family.
If that was mum...
But then her dad was American. Because he was in America. He was in the last movie, wasn't he? That was her
If that was her mum, she said bye very easily.
Yeah, true. Maybe auntie?
Maybe auntie, or, the fake auntie.
Yeah, maybe.
Like that.
Maybe that's how they met. Maybe that's her and Gerard Butler's character met. Alison and John.
I imagine some backstory would have been nice, but it doesn't. They just get to London. She's there. They move on after that. Survive.
There's no time for backstory in this movie. It's only 90 minutes long.
98 minutes long, actually.
98, yeah, but that's most like 8 is credits.
Which, by the way, thank heavens it was that short, because it was a rush to get it watched. I finished on my lunchtime today. But it happened, and I've watched it, and my missus was like, are you watching this without me? I was like, well, appears so, yes. I'll let you know if it's worth watching. If you're listening, darling, it's not. She won't be listening. It's fine.
I know, it's probably easier to just tell her.
Also, she hears my voice all the other parts of the day. She doesn't want it in her ears when she's trying to relax, apparently.
Yeah, that's fair.
Romance.
LinkedIn is pretty amazing at helping you grow your small business. We cannot make your email response time faster. We can help you sell, market, and hire in one place. We cannot help you find space for your 3 desk drinks. Why do you have 3? And while we can't help you find the perfect volume for your presentation video, LinkedIn can help you find the perfect audience for your business. Grow your small business on LinkedIn. Learn more at linkedin.com/smallbusiness.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. You know those friends who support your preference for podcasts over music on road trips? That's the energy State Farm brings to insurance. With over 19,000 local agents, they help you find the coverage that fits your needs, so you can spend less time worrying about insurance and more time enjoying the ride. Download the State Farm app or go online at statefarm.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So, it has made for $90 million, big box office. How much do you think it made, Rich, just being released in America?
Oh, probably half that. What was it, 90? Say 45?
$44.8 million.
Hey!
Which, according to Wikipedia, this film was a box office flop.
No shit.
No, but I think that's quite harsh because in most territories, it hasn't gone to cinema to make the money. It's gone straight to the Amazons or whatever, the Rakutens for people to watch beforehand. I don't think they can necessarily say it's a flop. I think they spent way too much money on it for a film that at no point really feels like a 90 million.
No.
I mean, there's some effects in there.
Are people going to sign up to Amazon Prime to watch this?
No.
I'm guessing not.
I'd say
so.
I didn't know it came out until you told me.
And I only know because I went on to watch The Boys and it was there.
Now, you sign up for Amazon to watch The Boys. That's what you do. And then you get a free watching of this. Well, for me, it's quite lucky because I've got Amazon for a week because I had to buy something. So I got a 99p deal. So I was like, brilliant, perfect timing. The stars have aligned.
I'll just share mine with you if you want.
Yeah, that's what I do. What do you think the first one got on Rotten Tomato rating? We'll do both of them.
Oh, interesting. I think the first one probably did all right. Critics-wise, I don't think anyone's going to think it's like groundbreaking. I think probably like a solid 65.
You're going to be interested that it is at 78.
Oh,
160 reviews.
That's fair because I think it's a 2.5 to 3 star movie.
I gave you a hint earlier. Chris Hewitt gave it a 4 at Empire.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, true. Yeah, I think it's generally a positive movie. So 78%, that's reasonable.
What about the audience?
I think it sits in the 3 stars for me. Audience probably a bit higher. I would go 81%.
63%.
Oh, wow, that's mad. Fair enough.
That's why we play the game. And now we get on to the new one, Migration 2, Greenland, or Greenland Migration 2. 101 reviews, critics.
This is going to be rotten. I'm going to say 37%.
Oh, no, you're wrong. It is at 49%.
Oh, that's a bit higher than I thought.
It's quite a drop from the first one. Let me find what some top critics said about it. This sequel may be focused more on emotion and character since the whole comet thing happened long ago, but the problem is none of this is compelling, rendered, and is forgotten when convenient.
Yeah, true.
1.5 out of 4. The inferior second part, short but not nearly short enough, proves just how ill-prepared its creators were for the original success.
Again, that's fair.
Greenland 2 rarely coerces as a successful disaster picture, especially when compared to the wonderful original, but we do wind up caring for these characters, which feels like some sort of small victory.
Not gonna lie, didn't care.
I don't know, I still kind of care about the characters.
No, I don't. I care. The first one, the heart of the first movie is the little boy. The little boy's now a teenager, older teen as well, and I'm not so worried about him anymore.
I feel like he must have been about 7 in that first film, right?
Yeah.
It's quite a jump. It's only been 5 years. And he's now, more like 17?
He's now like 17, yeah.
Think of that, yeah.
And has also somehow survived having type 1 diabetes that whole time as well.
Well, they had loads of drugs in the bunker. Greenland 2 plays out as much more generic thriller than its predecessor.
Yeah. The good thing about the first one is that Gerard Butler and his family don't feel like they're particularly special. We just happen to be following them through a process.
Yeah, they feel like me or you on that journey.
Whereas in this movie, they're like the the leaders of their group, you know, like they're special.
Yeah.
And that's
Gerard
annoying.
Butler can do it all again. He can fight, he can fix, he can fuck.
Exactly.
So, all good.
There's no fucking in these movies.
No, there is no fucking. Greenland Migration is one of the soggiest excuses for a sequel in memory. The first Greenland, released at the end of 2020, was an environmental disaster movie. The new one is a post-disaster slog. It should have been called Rubble.
Rubble. Greenland 2, Rubble. Like it.
This is a positive. These Greenland films may not always have a coherent point, but when they focus on the nuts and bolts of a survival and the toll that surviving takes on these characters, they're effectivity crafted genre pictures. That's a word I know I can say. You don't believe it? That's fine. What about the audience? Where do you think the audience sit this time?
I think a little bit higher, 52.
66.
Well, that's too high.
Which is, in fact, more than the first one.
That's mental. That is mad.
It's pretty mad, but hang on. The first one's had a bit more ratings, but not many more ratings. Audience say, okay action, okay special effects, wasn't blown away by it, but it did a job of entertaining me. 3 stars. Half a star. This was amazingly boring.
It is boring. For a post-apocalyptic, like, road trippy kind of movie, it's really boring.
It's boring, even though lots happens. But the things that happen don't ever really take off.
No. The only bit that I felt any sort of jeopardy is the bit where they're trying to cross the trench in the channel.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say.
That's the only bit where I, like, feel, and you know nothing's actually going to happen, but... That's the only bit that
you know
feels
when there's
like...
4 people on the bridge and 3 of them are the main characters, that 4th one is going...
who's going to die.
You don't even get... They're head down, you don't even see their face. 4 stars. Slow start and emotional.
No.
5 stars out of 5. Love the first one, and the second one was just as good.
You are mad.
5 stars. Surprisingly great for a sequel to this type of movie. Earth Doomsday, which is exactly what I thought I was in store when I bought the tickets. But they did a good job at not making this predictable and boring. Sure. Sure, some scenarios were a bit over the top and not really that believable, but all the movies seem to take that route these days. For instance, the Fast and I don't know where they're going with this.
It's 100% predictable and boring.
It is very predictable.
Jesus Christ.
3 stars.
It's so predictable and boring.
3 stars. It was okay, not great.
No, it wasn't great. I've also just realised, right, like, they show loads of shots of, like, famous landmarks and cities, like, destroyed at the start of this thing, including Paris. Like, Paris is fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how do they get from England to the south of France and avoid the fuckiness?
Right. We're going to go into... No, I'm trying to change the way we do it. We're now going to go to spoiler spotting.
Okay,
We're going to go and see spot some spoils. Yes, they...
We normally do spoilers before ratings,
I know,
don't we?
I changed it up a little bit just to entice more people in. And now we can tell why it didn't work. Yes, apparently the world has gone to shit. This is part of my problem. The world has gone to shit, but there are still lots of people doing things and fighting.
Yeah.
God knows where they got the ammo from for a lot of it.
No idea.
Everything seems very easy to get from... I've said that. But yeah, France looks fucked. They've made a big point of that. And then they cross France. And to be fair,
but they also
it doesn't look that bad.
They show a shot of London being fucked, and then they go to London, and it's kind of fine.
Yeah.
like,
you can drive around.
Yeah. But the shot at the start of the movie, like, it's like London's, like, covered in, like, nuclear holocaust. Like, it's like, I'm like, what?
And they talk so much about radiation. And there's so many people out in it trying to get to this Clark
everyone's
crater
just fine.
It doesn't even look like... Sorry, it doesn't even look that much of a struggle to get there, apart from crossing the little war zone, which I'm not quite sure why is happening. Insurgents, marauders, and...
Oh, yeah, this is the thing. They're like... but they're fighting over who controls the crater, but none of them are actually in the crater?
No, yeah.
Like, what the fuck's going on?
I couldn't understand it either.
Oh, it's mad. It's just completely mad. And then they get to this bloody crater. Gerard Butler carks it.
He does, but he's got his family there.
Yes, he got his family there, but yeah, he dies, and you don't care, or I should say, I don't care. And then you look at the crater, and essentially it's just a hole in the ground with some like nice After Effects lighting.
Do you know what it reminded me of?
What?
The end of Land Before Time.
Yeah, that is kind of what it's like.
Littlefoot made it. They all made it.
That's fine if you're a dinosaur. But these are people. Where are you going to live? There's no houses.
No, I'm sure there's some houses down there. I'm sure I saw some houses.
Okay, how were there houses there then? Because it's a crater created by a fucking great big meteorite.
I'm guessing...
So anything in that crater would have been completely destroyed.
Well, I'm sure people have walked to the crater before Gerard did. I'm sure there's already some kind of working civilization down there. Not a big one yet. Who knows what's going to happen when everyone works out that this is the only place to live and people to get to. It's going to come.
Turns out what they really need is a builder. And sadly, he's dead.
He's dead. But they have got a kid that looks at the stars now. So
yeah.
And a French girl that he can mate with.
Mate with.
Hey,
oh my God. All right, David Attenborough.
This is the end of the world. At one point, I thought all there's going to be left is that family, and they're going to have to start doing some ancestral kind of stuff. And that didn't sit easy with me. So I'm glad they found another person to, grow.
Yeah. Let's skip over that.
But I'm sure there's other people down there, which I'm sure will annoy the young boys because, I thought I was in chance with a pretty French girl, and now there's probably a sexy Spanish man here as well from somewhere or whatever. And this is where maybe the third Greenland can be, which is no longer in Greenland. I mean, they're barely in Greenland in this film.
Yeah, I mean, this calling the last one Greenland's ridiculous because they're only in Greenland for like 3 minutes of that one.
That's at the end.
They're only in Greenland for about 8 minutes of this one.
And if you look at the bunker, I'm sure there's only one room down in that bunker. Every time they cut someone else, they're doing the same thing in that like hall, the common room. Everything was happening in that common room. They was playing football in their common room. They were dancing in that common room. They were having their meetings in that common room. I'm sure there was more places in this bunker to go, but. Anyway, let's score this bad boy.
Okay.
Unequal sequel, and out of 7.
It's an unequal sequel in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's not very good. I didn't like it. It's boring and dull and annoying and also quite stupid. I would probably give it... I need to think what I've given other things this month.
I'm going to the list.
I'm tempted to give it like a 2.5 out of 7, but I feel like that might be a bit too harsh. But
I gave Scream a 2.
Oh yeah, you did.
And you gave Mario Galaxy a 3.
Yeah, well, it's this. I think I'd rather watch the Mario Galaxy movie.
We've got to put levels to you somehow, because we got the fine. We know what's fine, and we don't think this is fine, right?
No, this is not as good. This is not fine. So fine for us would be like 4 out of 7.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That would be
good.
That would be
Good
fine.
4.5, 5.
Yeah, anything above 4.5 is good. Anything above 5.5 is excellent.
And someone has pointed out recently, we are hard to please.
We are quite hard to please.
And apologies for that. We really do want to watch good movies.
Yeah, we do. I'm always thinking that 2.5's too much. I'm putting this at sort of Old Guard. Do you remember Old Guard 2?
Oh, yes. It feels like an Old Guard 2.
It's kind of that level. I'm thinking, look, I can't remember what I gave that, like 2, maybe?
You gave it Old Guard 2 1.5, and I gave it a 2.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give this a 2. There we go.
Yes.
It's getting 2 stars.
I'm going to agree with you. I also think it's a 2-star movie, and it was also a bitterly unequal sequel in a bad way for me. Because I do enjoy that first film. I think that film is solid, that first one.
It's not my kind of thing, but it was all right.
But it's not dumb and stupid. There's some good stuff in it, and then
it made me feel things.
And that's what we want Rich to feel. He's not the Tin Man, you know. He's got a heart in there somewhere. Or was that the Lion? I can't remember. He's a character out of The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, it's So it's not a recommendation from us. And that's fine. That's fine that it's not a recommendation for us.
Yeah. We are, we're hard to please.
Go watch that, and we apologise for that. But it is, yes.
I don't. We've got high standards, and I think that's okay. Like,
why not?
You know that if we recommend something, it's going to be actually very good.
Yes, like Bad Boys 4.
No.
Damn it. The last film I think we both recommended was Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man. We both gave 4, which is a fine film.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fine.
It's fine.
Good.
Yeah. The last good one was, what?
28
years later. Yeah, Bone Temple.
Which is really good.
That's very good.
Yes.
Yeah. Still the best sequel I've watched this year.
This year hasn't got going yet for sequels.
It hasn't got going yet. It's nearly halfway through.
I know, this is mad. I thought this year was going to be really busy for sequels, and so far we've had a few. We've missed 1 or 2. We've missed Ready or Not 2. Here I Come.
Yeah, we have, but I don't think that's really going to matter too much.
Move the needle at all. So hopefully the big ones start coming. I know we've got Devil Wear Prada and Mortal Kombat coming up in the next few weeks. Hopefully we can get them as soon as possible. They might always be 2 weeks delayed due to Rich's life.
Sorry. I can watch it this week. He's at his mum's this week.
Oh, he can do a double bill. He can do Mortal Kombat and Devil's Wear Prada.
I might do that. That might be my day tomorrow. I've got a job interview in the morning, and then I can watch movies in the afternoon.
Good luck with that. Mortal Kombat might be out tomorrow as well. I think it's definitely out.
Oh, okay.
You might check on that. It might be out on the 8th, which is Friday. Okay. So maybe you can save them for Friday. It's up to you.
Why can't movies come out on Thursdays anymore?
Why can't they come out on Wednesdays?
They used to come out on Thursdays. The Thursdays would be fine.
That's the best day. We need to change the calendar of all the studios. Anyway.
Mortal Kombat 2 is out on Thursday, but there's only one showing of it, and it's at 9:00 at night.
That's too late. That's too late for me. Too late. Rich.
Yes.
Tell people stuff.
Yeah, so if you really like us and you want a bit more of us, then get yourself over to anotherslice.com/unequal sequel, where for just $2.99 a month, you can become a super special slicer. You'll get extra bits of us talking about movies, especially Disenfranchised, where we talk about movies that should have had a franchise but didn't, and Box Set Mentality, where we watch a load of movies and talk about them in a box set kind of style-y. We will also have extra bits for all of our interview episodes. There will be an announcement coming about our interview episodes, if it's not out already. But if it's not, it's going to be coming very shortly after this episode. We'll be putting a very short statement out about what's happening with interview episodes, because we're going to make some changes, folks. Change is good. Change is good. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. Let us know what you thought about Greenland 2 Migration if you've been brave enough to watch it. Over on all the social medias, we're at Unequal Sequel and all those things. You can also leave us comments on Spotify and on YouTube if that's how you choose to listen. Please do leave us comments, leave us ratings, especially if you listen to us on Apple. The more 5-star ratings we get on that, the higher we move up the charts, the more people find the podcast. And, that's how we grow and get bigger and do more things. So yeah.
Or just survive.
Yeah, or just survive. Just keep our heads above water.
And that's fine.
That's fine. We're fine with floating. But oh God, I don't know what's going on now. I'm done. But yeah, so please make sure you subscribe, tell your friends, tell everyone you can. And yeah, we'd love to hear from you. Oh, also we've got an email address, unequalsequel@hotmail.com. I can't access it at the moment, so you're only talking to Dave if you email it. But hey, there we go.
And if you're expecting an email back, I will get to you at some point in my life. Thank you, Rich. Good stuff. Well done. Solid. Somehow we've dragged a fair chunk of talking out of Greenland 2.
I don't know how we've done that.
No, it is a goodbye from me. Bye-bye. And it's a goodbye from him.
Bye!
See you on the next one. See you for this one. Have a great week. Bye-bye. We did it. Mad.
Almost 40 minutes.
We've spoken more about better... No, we've spoken less about better films.
We definitely have.
I don't know how this works, but
I don't know.
It's podcast magic.
Baffling.
It's baffling. Anyway, until the next one.